It looks like the minivan segment is about to get a lot more attention. Families still need the space and comfort that SUVs often struggle to match. And automakers know there's still strong demand for vehicles that make everyday life easier. The Odyssey has been one of the top choices for years. Now, with several important changes for the 2027 model, it could strengthen its position even further. Fresh styling, upgraded technology, improved efficiency, and a few other potential surprises are all part of the conversation right now. Let's go through 4 big reasons why the 2027 Honda Odyssey could be the best minivan to buy. Number 4. Redesign. A fresh look isn't usually the first thing minivan buyers care about, but it still matters. Families may prioritize efficiency and practicality, yet nobody complains when those qualities come wrapped in a more modern package. Honda hasn't officially confirmed a complete overhaul, although the timing makes plenty of sense. The current generation has been around for nearly a decade, which is a long run in today's market. The recent facelift helped keep the van competitive, though it didn't change the fundamentals. Fans can still tell they're looking at a vehicle that traces its roots back several years. That's why a full makeover feels like the logical next step. Expect sharper styling, updated lighting, revised front and rear fascias, and a cabin that better matches Honda's newest products. More importantly, this upgrade isn't happening just for appearance. The company will likely use the opportunity to prepare the 2027 Odyssey for much bigger developments we'll talk about in a moment, making the upcoming model far more significant than a simple cosmetic update. Number 3. Practicality. This could be the whole reason to choose a minivan in the first place, and that's an area where the Odyssey has built a strong reputation over the years. The cabin offers plenty of room in all 3 rows, making long trips much easier for both kids and adults. Sliding doors are a lifesaver in tight parking lots, while the low floor makes getting in and out far less of a chore than in many large SUVs. Cargo capacity is another major advantage. Whether you're loading groceries, sports equipment, luggage, or supplies, the Odyssey handles those tasks without much effort. Honda's clever seating arrangements have always been among the best in the segment, giving owners multiple ways to adapt the interior to changing needs. Storage solutions are scattered throughout the cabin as well, which may sound like a small detail until you're spending hours on the road with a full family on board. The upcoming redesign won't focus only on the exterior. Honda is updating the interior too, bringing even smarter layouts, improved tech, and better use of available space. If the company gets it right, the 2027 Odyssey could raise the bar once again for passenger comfort and family-friendly versatility. Number 2. Efficiency. This is another major deciding factor. Honda used to lean heavily on a smooth and strong V6 setup that delivered refined performance. It worked well for a long time, but the landscape has shifted. Modern SUVs and crossovers are now pushing efficiency much further while still offering solid power, and that puts pressure on traditional family vans to keep up. At this point, sticking with a pure gas setup would feel outdated. Hybrid powertrains are quickly becoming the expected direction, and the Odyssey is no exception. It may have survived this long without one, but after 2027, competing without strong fuel numbers around the 35 mpg range will be a tough sell. Toyota already set the benchmark with the Sienna, and now every rival has to operate in that same space if it wants to stay relevant. The encouraging part is that Honda isn't short on options. There are multiple paths it could take for the next generation setup, and the final choice is still open. A system built around a 2-liter 4-cylinder looks like the most likely direction, though there's still a chance Honda refines a V6-based hybrid approach instead, depending on how it balances performance and efficiency for the 2027 Odyssey. Number 1. Overall value. Odyssey has already been a top player, and all those 2027 upgrades point toward exactly what minivan buyers are looking for today, especially when it comes to efficiency, comfort, and in-car tech. Honda will likely deliver a package that feels more complete than ever, with stronger everyday usability and a more modern driving experience. A few surprises along the way could push it even further, especially if the company decides to add small but meaningful improvements across the lineup. That shows up clearly in the used vehicle market as well, where the Odyssey continues to hold strong resale value compared to many rivals, which leads directly into its biggest advantage overall: total ownership value. Ultimately, that combination of durability, demand, and smart upgrades is what could make the 2027 Odyssey the minivan most buyers wait for, instead of skipping ahead to something else.